Thank you everyone for coming. We are very excited for this evening, trying new foods, making new acquaintances, ingredients that will touch your heart, your mind, your spirit. Join all those forces together. Like my t-shirt, let's eat in, let's cook together, let's get dirty in the kitchen, get your apron on, and let's eat indigenous. Welcome everyone, enjoy.
My name is Kimberly Braveheart. I'm a citizen of the Oglala Lakota Nation, born and raised on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota.
Yeah, and welcome. And what dish did you make today, and what's the significance of it?
Today I made a blackberry wild rice dried cranberry meatball cooked with a blackberry wild blueberry wojapi. And wojapi is a traditional berry dish from my nation that I've really kind of turned into a glaze to play on the sweet and savory. And I really created it to make buffalo accessible to, I'm a mother of three, and I want them to be eating indigenous ingredients between 3 and 5 days a week. And this is one of the dishes that helps me do that. It's very delicious. It's very palatable for the everyday person. And I want my food to be extremely accessible so people are actually utilizing indigenous ingredients.
Tanya Brant Ohsweken Nidawalado Ginyongehaga Nawagahonjolo Dano Waganyeto Dano Wagatanuni Jiga Iges. So hello, my name is Chef Tanya Brant. I am from Six Nations of the Grand River Territory in Ohsweken, Ontario. I'm Mohawk Nation Turtle Clan, and I'm very happy to be here today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us in this Chef Expo, and let us know what dish you have made and some significance about the ingredients.
Okay, so I wanted to make something new. It's one of the things I don't get to do very often. When I have an idea and I don't get to do it, I just put it on a menu and then it's got to happen, right? So that's kind of what I did here. We made a seed cracker, and it's multiple seeds on top. We also seasoned that cracker with wild ramps, wild garlic, like a smoked salt, and then we glazed it with a maple glaze to make them shiny. On top of that is a confit duck. It was kind of cooked in its own fat and all that jazz, and it's beautiful. And on top of that, we did a pawpaw fruit caviar as well. So trying to just all around kind of bite. Just wanted to take, represent the East Coast kind of and get the flavors in there. And so those are all things that can definitely be found in the bush at home. And I'm just hoping everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, thank you. And this is maybe one of your first times to make something like this?
This is the first time I've ever made all 3 of these components.
Wow, thank you for
And then
sharing.
putting them together was just for fun, right?
Yeah, so innovation, creativity, and deliciousness. Thank you.
Well, Sio, Nico Albert Williams, Dawaloa, Chijalaki, Tigarasta, Yahuski, Alena Nehia, Ulistaidi, Degadeshwa. So in my Cherokee language, I said, my name is Nico Albert Williams. I'm a citizen of the Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma, and I come here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I am a teacher and chef of traditional indigenous foods.
Oh, nice.
And today I've prepared a dish that kind of represents Oklahoma summer. So this is a toasted seed and quarter peach and sand plum crumble bar.
Okay.
So there's all kinds of different toasted seeds in there. We've got some quinoa, amaranth, sunflower seed, pumpkin seed, chia, sesame seed, and then there's some quarter peaches and sand plums, which grow wild in Oklahoma.
Wow, how many ingredients is that?
I don't know. I lost count. So,
Amazing.
and it's sweetened with just a little bit of maple sugar.
Okay.
And then this is a tea. It's a Yawékon holly tea,
Okay.
and it's got a little roasted chestnut flour, and it's sweetened with local honey. Yawékon holly is the only indigenous plant in North America that produces caffeine. So we use it as Cherokee people. It's one of our herbs that we use in ceremonial drinks, in ceremonial washes, and then we use it for culinary purposes too. And then the roasted chestnut kind of rounds out the bitterness of the Yawékon holly, and then we just sweeten it up with a little bit of honey.
Wow, such a balance.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I will definitely try this and enjoy this.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
My
My name is Valerie Segrist. I am a member of the Muckleshoot tribe, located just south of Seattle, Washington. My homelands are Seattle, Snoqualmie, and where am I from? So that's where I'm from, and that is what inspired this plate today. Everything here is seasonal. My background is in nutrition, and I really try to animate ancestral diets, and our ancestors would be eating seasonally. They would be eating hyper-local, but also trading regionally. And that's what we have on the plate today. So we're heading into the fall season. We're in the moon of silver salmon. This is silver salmon caught last week. It's also, if you can beat the squirrels these days, you can harvest your own hazelnuts. And so this is a hazelnut cookie, and it comes out in this time of year. And then the rosehip jam is just rose hips. It's, you know, after wild rose does its flowering for the year, the ovary swells up and it becomes this fruitful hip. And just 3 rose hips have the same amount of vitamin C as an entire orange does. So this plate is high in omega-3s, high in minerals, high in vitamin C and iron. Huckleberries are really special because they're one of the only fruits that does not raise your blood sugar. They actually help balance your blood sugar. And they do this cool little thing where they kind of vasodilate all of your small vessels in your body, so it gets this medicine where it needs to go.
Yeah.
So you've got this like opening up those veins and capillaries. You've got the rose hips that are helping to purify, deliver that iron and vitamin C that we need, the omega-3 fats to feed our brain and our large nervous system, and then the hazelnuts to help regulate digestion as well.
Wow. Thank you, Valerie. That is just incredible, amazing.
My name is Nephi Crag. I'm from the White Mountain Apache tribe and also half Navajo on my late father's side. Here in Minnesota at this amazing Native Chef Expo with like literally a couple dozen chefs from all over the country. And I brought with me some really typical flavors of Apache land. I brought, I'm doing a braised venison shank with some barbecued corn and anasazi beans. Then on the side I got some roots or fingerling potatoes with dandelion greens. The venison shanks are stewed with the beans and the corn. And then at the end I'll top it with the with our Apache acorn flour here, just like that. And I put a little fresh purslane on there just for a little bright crunch and kind of citrusy notes. So to me, I wanted to bring really typical Apache flavors. So I got the steamed corn or the jijiji corn, got the anasazi beans and the venison. And then this is what really makes it White Mountain.
Yeah, that's like gold there.
Yeah, I was saying this is worth its weight in gold here. So, yep, that's so amazing incredible stuff. So we're really happy to be here and share and do this food.
My name is Kealoha Domingo. I'm from Hawaii. My company is called Niik Kealoha. And today for you, we prepared our traditional Hawaiian dessert trio. At the very bottom, we have a dish called kulolo. It's made out of grated taro with coconut milk. The middle, we have koele palau, which is sweet potato with coconut milk. And the very top is coconut pudding. We finished it off with a little bit of toasted and salted coconut flakes and some local blooms from here on property. You know, our Native American belief, you have the 3 sisters. Today we have on the Hawaiian perspective, the 4 brothers. The taro, the sweet potato, the pudding, and the salt are 4 of our main kinolau, or physical manifestations of our Hawaiian spirituality, of our Akua Hawaii.
Thank you so much. And much thought and preparation has gone into this.
Oh yeah, I wanted to prepare something that was, you know, traditional, something that was delicious, and you know, from Hawaii. So
thank you so much for this.
My name is Chef Crystal Wapipa. I am a Kickapoo tribal member from Oklahoma. I'm the owner of Wapipa's Kitchen in Oakland, California. And today, I was really inspired when we talk about our dishes. Definitely when it comes into blue corn, it's not traditional with Kickapoos, but it is something my grandma always made that was always accessible. And so I wanted to do the blue corn along with the wild blueberries. And then I topped it with a little seed mix and a little chia pudding just to kind of add, because we eat with our eyes. And then also I did a candied Kickapoo white corn to put on top.
And what was your favorite experience about this?
Oh, wow. Definitely doing putting everything on top and how it looks and seeing people's reaction. I always kind of add, you know, what would I want like in a daily basis, kind of things like that, where people, they have this in their cupboard, maybe they want to add some seasonal fruit and some seeds, nuts, you know.
Yeah.
Mike, Nunene, Mackee, Bancroft. I'm from the Wiminooch Band from Toyota, Colorado, and I'm also to Navajo on my mother's side. I'm so happy to be here and excited to be networking with all health professionals and also to traditional knowledge keepers here at the conference too. So thank you. The food that I made here is a summer wheat berry salad, and all the source products here are locally sourced from the Southwest tribes. The wheat berries are from Toda Odom tribe from Ramona Farms. And I have sumac berries from Navajo land as a dressing, and also a Gila River olive oil. And also I have blue corn from my tribe, the bow and arrow. And also too, I have choke cherry all in here, emulsified into a dressing, topped over to the salad here. So the salad here is very wonderful for easy access, but also too for energy too. My philosophy is that since I'm a culinary professional, I've done fine dining, you know, but I want to promote life skills for the youth, and also for the community members too, so they learn how to cook. And so this is what I do, and also a part of the organization, grassroots organization, Diné Community Advocacy Alliance, and we are there to empower people, encourage people, and also just to bridge more better relationships amongst the Indigenous communities. So that's what I did. So thank you.
My name is Ben Jacobs. I'm a member of the Osage Nation, which is located in Northeast Oklahoma, but I reside in Denver, Colorado. I'm co-owner, co-founder of Tokabe American Indian Eatery, which is a restaurant based on the north side of Denver, and also owner and co-founder of Tokabe Indigenous Marketplace, which is all about helping support the native system, the native food supply chain, and make food and ingredients more accessible.
Well, thank you for coming all this way to be able to serve all this amazing, nutritious, delicious food.
Thank you.
I've eaten at Tokabe and love Tokabe. And go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you made.
Bottom is a white tepary bean spread, but on top of that is a Yawékon, which is a water lily root. But we've used a lotus root right now. Turn that into a chip, so it's got a nice crisp texture to it. On top of that, have a braised rabbit, and then have pickled chilies, maple shaved butternut squash, and then a green chili sage oil to finish it off. Really, this was about like freshness and about like really lean meat and getting someone to try something that they're not familiar with, you know, especially like rabbit. Not everyone eats rabbit, but it being a very traditional ingredient, something that we wanted to be able to share, and then kind of do it our way, where we're taking full animals, making our own spice blends, grinding down chilies, and then really layering the flavors from freshness to lean and healthy ingredients.
My name is Chef Lee Garman. I'm the executive chef at Awamni. My family is Chinook and Macaw. I'm originally from Camino Island, Washington. So this dish, we really tried to make a hyper-localized dish, so everything within about 50 miles of each other. It's a white fish and walleye fish cake with hand-harvested wild rice from Fond du Lac. We have choke cherry wajapi and crabapple butter. Crabapples and choke cherries were harvested like 2 weeks ago. This is a dish we wanted to make just because it's basically what food sovereignty is about foodways and you know, creating food and recipes that are based on things that you can find right in the backyard.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
So my name is Rob Kinane. I'm Tlingit, which is Southeastern Indigenous Alaska Native.
And you are...
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you?
I am the Outreach Director for NATIVS, North American Traditional Indigenous Food Systems. And yeah, so I'm representing Alaska with this on the first NICE Expo, which is very exciting. The food that we're doing is sort of very uniquely Alaskan. What I tried to do here, I got beach asparagus or sea beans. Those grow on the coastal waters along the ocean. The beach asparagus, I made a vinaigrette with octopus and kelp. The fish I actually marinated with Labrador tea, rose hips and spruce tips. So those are like just some uniquely Alaskan indigenous flavors that you're gonna get. And antimicrobial benefits from Labrador tea, rose hips, vitamin C, also the spruce tips. So again, like not only are they indigenous flavors, but then there's also like medicine and health benefits involved with that as well. I think the bigger thing for me that's been really exciting is just it's been really just very, very, very wonderful event. And like not only the camaraderie of bringing the food together, but also just like seeing what other people are doing with their food as well. It's been really exciting. So I hope that translates a little bit into the crowd tonight as well.
My name is Mingan Sharon Stone. I'm Ojibwe with White Earth. I'm working with Awamni and Sean, but I also help out with IFL and natives whenever they need it.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about what you made.
It's wild mushrooms, onions, garlic, everything local to the area. Sumac as well, salt, apple cider vinegar, and then that gets all blended up into this beautiful soup that everybody's raving about.
Yeah, and this you've been making this for how long?
A couple months, but we got the idea from just like an old recipe we found, and this is just kind of a rendition of that.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this.
My name is Ismael. I'm from Mexico. I'm a descendant of the Aztec group in the central parts of Mexico. This dish that I'm making here today, it's tamal stuffed with black beans and red mole and green mole. Mole means sauce in Nahuatl, and it can be made, so the mole can be made black, red, green, yellow. Each region in Mexico has their own type of mole, and it changes according to the people that are making that mole. This dish, this combination that I made today is traditionally used for celebrations in my home state. It's a celebration. It's what people make to enjoy. The mole, especially the mole rojo, takes a long time to make. Yeah. It's unique. Each mole is unique.
Thank you. Well, it definitely is a celebration of all of us gathering here.
Yes.
My name is, again, Freddie. I'm from Gallup, New Mexico. I was born in Utah. I used to be the chef at the National Museum of the American Indian in Washington. And so it kind of gave me leverage on researching a lot more about native foods in more detail and also in a modern sense. Today, coincidentally enough, I did something very classic.
Okay.
Because I'm from New Mexico.
Yep.
I'm adopted into New Mexico, and I love the pozole. So it's just a stew. It's a stew that's made with different types of protein. You can use chicken, pork. This one I use turkey.
Okay.
Because there are some turkeys in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And so I thought it would be appropriate to include that into the particular dish. So that's what this dish is about.
Thank you so much, Chef Freddie, and we're very proud of your accomplishments.